Hello, welcome to another. Hey yo. Hey now. Hey yo. Wow. Welcome to Turdsville. Come on in. Hey. We're here to talk some shit.
Come on in. Yeah, dude.
The following poocast features two comedians with ulcerative colitis talking number 2's post-J-pouch surgery. They are expert craftsmen working to bring laughter and end the shit stigma stinking up our world. These are not medical professionals. For real medical advice, please consult your local physician.
Howdy, folks. Welcome to Turdsville with your hosts, David P. and Kiwi. Pouches for them boys in the bathroom making noise in their town. It's always brown.
To kind of control my bowels with the colitis and the J-pouch. And lately, I haven't done it because it's just not been happening as frequently with the kidney being right here. I don't know why that is.
What hasn't been happening as frequently?
I haven't been feeling like I have to go to the bathroom right
that's
away,
good.
like that sense of urgency as much.
That's good.
Yeah, I feel like it's temporary though, because I thought it was just because of the painkillers. But I still have some urgency, and I still do have to go like maybe 5-6 times a day. So it's still like a pretty decent amount. But I would control it with Imodium, and I hadn't been taking it. And then I took half an Imodium maybe a few days ago. I was out late, and I said, okay, I don't want to risk anything happening outside of my home. So I took it, and it was fine. And then I got home maybe like 1-2 in the morning. Explosive
diarrhea.
Oh yeah.
But you felt good before the shit?
No, I mean I felt like a little backed up, and then it was one of those things where like I had to really press it to get it out.
It was like constipation diarrhea.
Well, it was like constipation, and then once it came out like it was to quote Rage Against the Machine, calm like a bomb. It was,
God, like a super soaker.
It just and it exploded.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It exploded. So it was. Luckily, I was able to clean it up at close to 2 in the morning.
Oh, dude, yeah. That's one of those paint jobs you got to get off at the back of the toilet.
Yeah, real nice paint job.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, but I guess that was my for this week.
So how are you going to proceed? Are you going to keep taking the Imodium, or like only under like really emergency circumstances?
You know, I think something's happened now where the pouch matures after a number of years. Because you've only had yours for about how long? Like
a little, like a what month are we in? August, June, 15 months.
15 months. Okay, so I've had mine for half a decade now. Yeah. So I'm maybe even longer actually.
No, longer, huh?
Longer, yeah, because I got
Did you get surgery when you were like 23?
Oh yes, no, I was like 27. So, but I was like
8 years, huh?
Yeah, well, so I'm 35 now. So yeah, I was like close to it. Yeah, I was like close to 10 years. So yeah, so I'm doing the math in my head, which is great. Carry the 1. No, but it's like, let's say 7 years approximately. So it's matured, and I think I got in this habit of taking the Imodium all the time and just got so comfortable with that. Yeah. Like that's the norm. But yeah, now I feel like I can not take it and be comfortable and just handle it as it comes and only need to use that in like an emergency resource. Like some situation where I really want to guarantee I don't crap myself.
Sometimes it takes a cosmic event like a kidney transplant for you to like look back in and be like, okay, I'm going to assess my medications, my lifestyle. I've had that too with so many things, dude. You need to, like a real change, like a big change, like my surgeries, like of the 7 surgeries I've had, like a big change would happen, and it's like, okay, I got to start this medication, stop this one, Now I'm going down on the Wellbutrin, the antidepressants, because they put me on that after the first surgery, because they were like, you fucking sad guy, you should feel better. So I and I'm going down on it now because I just don't have like 30, bloody poops a day. So it's better,
Well, when they put you on that, you were at the extreme.
Oh, no. It was like 10 weeks post first surgery. I was 10 weeks out and I had to go back to school in like 3 weeks. And I was like freaking out. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I was like freaking out because I was like, I'm never gonna get better. I can't eat anything. Because I was so used to feeling like shit. I just had my colon taken out. I'd never had anything like that in my life. And I was so used to feeling like shit, and my GI was just like you don't realize the progress you're having. You're having progress. Start taking these antidepressants, and it did help.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, I've had therapists where they like try to push the antidepressants on me, but I never wanted to take them because I always felt like this is something I can get over with talk. And it's no disrespect to anyone that has to take them. It's even though I see you crying right now, you don't take it as a personal. Everybody's different. Some people
totally
do benefit from, but I think where you're at now, you're over a year out, you're kind of more, you're in a different place. And if you can get on with life without having to take them or not take them as frequently, I think that's a good thing. That's like you're progressing in life in a positive direction, and you're finding that medication is not as useful as it was when you started.
I had to go back to college, and so there was that. And when I would take it, it would show up in my bag.
How so?
Bag. Wellbutrin, the whole pills would be there in the bag. The whole pill. And it was still like you're absorbing it. It's just the shell of the medication. It's like, shell my ass. What is this fuck? There's whole pills in my ostomy bag. I'm not getting the shit, so I'd freak out about that.
No. The pills I was on when I had the ostomy, I think I was on smaller pills, so I never saw anything too.
Yeah.
But I guess the Wellbutrin's a big
nice
pill.
Big orange pill, big orange pill, little horse pill.
Did it come out orange?
Yeah. It was like untouched in my bag.
Yeah,
unabsorbed. But they said it was absorbed, but I don't know either way.
It doesn't sound like it was absorbed. But I know what they told me the same thing. They said, if you see something and it looks like the food hasn't been eaten or whatever, it's like that's something that just looks normal coming out of the ostomy or the pouch.
No, because you would see Whole Foods in the toilet,
Yeah, the grocery store. Whole Foods.
Yeah, mushrooms, like spinach, all that stuff you see in there. Strawberry.
That's the entire Whole Foods store is just left over from people's shit. And they dig it out and they put it.
That's why the prices are so high.
Yeah, it's extra organic. Yeah. They get it from people's shit. And they dig it out, decompose, and that's most of that stuff. That's a 365 brand. That's
365. Oh,
yeah. We should introduce our guests. You want me to?
Yeah,
let's
do it.
It's your turn, baby. Very funny comedian who is our guest on Turdsville. Please welcome Swati Sharma.
So close.
I fucked it up.
It's Sharma, but it's appropriate to the episode, I would say.
Sharma, yeah.
I knew I was going to fuck it up, and I asked you before. I said, how do you pronounce it?
I took off my name. That's on me,
No, but it's a total botch on me. Because we were talking about food, and then I was thinking of, like, he had this bowl, and I was thinking of the food.
Yeah.
And it's,
Don't worry. I like, literally, elementary school, same thing, but, I think it's an appropriate pun for the topic.
Today you're back in the second grade.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Exactly.
And we are the halal guys.
Yes. Precisely.
Yeah.
So, Swati, the episode we like to... God, I'm sorry, I can't talk today.
Oh, that's good.
The question we like to ask all of our guests here on Turdsville is, what makes you a resident of Turdsville?
All right. I've had a, pretty fraught journey, me and my turds. I can't seem to, so my problem, it's actually, I talk about it a lot in stand-up. It didn't really translate that well in Austin, but it was the fact that like my entire undergraduate career I needed like Adderall and nicotine, like by virtue of being addicted to those drugs, then I would I would need them to shit. So it wasn't even like I was using them for any kind of buzz or high. I was literally like waking up like downing both of those and then going shit, and then like that's just my routine. Yeah.
Oh, wait, the nicotine. So you'd wake up and you'd smoke a cigarette or you chew.
I would vape. I still vape, but like at least I don't take Adderall anymore, so I don't rely on it to shit. But if I don't have like I can just like not shit for a week.
Wow.
Because it's just like so my body is so dependent on it.
So have you always been like constipated? Were you constipated growing up?
That's the thing. I don't understand where it's going. Because like if I'm like backed up for a week, then where the fuck is the shit going? If like I'll be like bloated, but it's not like.
Is it uncomfortable?
I mean, not particularly. It would be if it's like for 2 weeks, which is like, you know, 2 or 3, I think is what something. Then you have to go to the doctor, and like I think Ali Wong talked about it in her special, where she just like was so stressed she forgot to shit for like 3 weeks. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So is that what? Do you think it was stress or?
It's literally like chemical dependence. That's it. It's
I've never heard of something like this. And then alcohol and nicotine, the combination would help you move your bowels?
It was Adderall and nicotine, but like alcohol would definitely disrupt the quality of the shit, as we know happens. Yeah. Anything, and like coffee too. But it was like having a dependence on like every drug that was a central nervous stimulant meant that like if I cannot shit without it. And then alcohol, all it adds is like some wateriness, some like flavor,
Was there a specific alcohol that you found would be better to move your bowels with than other let's say whiskey versus vodka or something, or a brand?
Beer.
You know, I would drink like IPAs, you know, a lot in college because
Indian pale ales.
Mm-hmm, thank you.
People who don't
know. Sorry.
Some people don't know.
Some people don't know. Fair. You know, Austin, everyone, you know, that's the... run of the mill,
Austin loves the hops.
Yeah. No, we do. But yeah, no, I think that like shots really fucked me up. Like that was just straight.
Liquor,
yeah. I mean, you know how like when you throw up shots and it's just like literal water, then same thing going the other way. It was like it's just like where was the food that didn't make any sense.
I had no idea. I take Vyvanse. I have AD whatever disease. Everybody, every fucking kid has that. I can vouch.
Yeah.
Anyway, I take that stuff. I have for many years. I take 40 milligrams of Vyvanse a day. I had no idea. Does it make you shit?
Yeah. So anything that is a central nervous stimulant, right? Sorry, I should put on my little like research associate.
Exactly. Got a doctor in
the like
full
not a doctor.
Don't be modest. No, certified doc. Don't be modest.
Oh my god.
This is a real doctor.
We're gonna put like real medical advice.
Right. Yeah. Real medical advice.
Big bottom headline.
No, I'm what 20-year-olds go to when they don't have their health insurance in check.
Nice.
Their pre-med friend. But anything that you consume that is a central nervous stimulant, so like Adderall, Vyvanse, like anything like that. Coffee is a central nervous stimulant. It just much less of a degree, and any like nicotine, all of that's all like it's going up your spine and like making you jittery, but it's also making all the muscles in your like digestive tract like kind of shaky too, which is like I don't know how to better explain that, but then it's moving your shit through the bowels faster because
everything is stimulated.
Yeah, so if you've been on it since you were like
long time. Since high school.
Yeah, then you probably wouldn't know it unless you stopped taking it and then you were like backed up for a week. But then if you stopped taking,
that doesn't. That doesn't happen to me.
That doesn't happen.
That's a dream.
Yeah, I mean, we both have colitis and we have J pouches, so it's like a constant thing where anything we eat, we'll feel it and we'll go quick. So when we meet someone like you who can go a full week without moving your bowels, it's like meeting an alien.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah.
It's like, what planet are you from?
Yeah.
Constipation's rough too.
It is.
I'm just saying, I've experienced both, like, far like real extremes. Bad constipation, real diarrhea. Diarrhea, there's like an end at some point.
Yeah.
Constipation doesn't really have like a finite end, you know?
That is true.
That's what's so tough about it.
You're just waiting to shit for like ever, and then you're like, should I go to the like what? Is this an issue? Yeah, but no, I had friends who had the same issue. One of them, it like interfered with her job because she's a model, right? She's not allowed to be bloated in her life. Like that's just not part of it. But she had the same problem as me, where both of us would like go 2 weeks without shitting for God knows why.
Yeah.
And so we just had to figure ways around it and to encourage each other to like go shit as much as possible. We downloaded poop maps, social media. for it.
I
Yeah.
feel like I heard about. I knew
Yeah.
I think his account name was Colitis Boy 69. A guy in
sick.
college. Elon. Hey.
Yeah.
Elon Musk?
No, it was a different
No.
Elon.
Okay.
That's I heard about that app. I
Yeah.
never got on it, but I heard
You
about
never
it.
got
So
on it.
it tells you where like all
Yeah.
the bathrooms are. Or?
It's like it's like social media where every time you drop a deuce, then you like post it, right? And it has like a map location of all the places that you've taken a shit
Oh
and the
my
like,
God.
and then you can like comment on each other's and stuff.
Jesus
And-
Christ.
Do
It
people,
was-
do
yeah.
people put photos?
You can, yeah. Mhm.
Oh
You can
my
totally put
God.
photos.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
There's so many creeps on that app.
I feel like we should
She took a shit right here.
we should find out how much it is to advertise on there.
Yeah. Sponsor us, Poop Maps.
Yeah. They cut.
Be
Yeah.
very
Oh my
interested.
god.
Partner with us.
Good synergy with Poop Maps.
Yeah.
Well, once we give them the Turdsville rub, they're going to be coming to us.
That is true. You're right. They're on their way already. You know?
I can tell.
Swati, I can imagine your profile must be dead for a while.
Yeah, I mean, we got it. We downloaded the app for morale. So I'm on a delay. We downloaded the app for morale, right? And it was just like me and a couple friends on Poop Maps, right? Because you can go private, you know? It's high tier social media.
It's so funny.
But we downloaded it, and then we kind of fell off because then our shitting got more regular. But
Oh, I'm sorry to hear.
yeah, what a nightmare.
No, it's good. Jeez, got more regular.
Yeah, and I mean another reason we were on it, my ex was on it, and that was our last form of communication. I think.
Really?
I think it was Poop Maps.
It's Poop Maps?
Yeah.
You know where they are and they're just still on Poop Maps
I
now?
have no. I mean, I have to re-download the app, but I know that like
Find out.
every other thing, like we're both mutually blocked, and that one thing, I think we deleted it before.
Did you break up via Poop Maps?
Oh my god, no.
It was because of the app.
Yeah.
I did retroactively go on there a couple times and just like passive aggressively like a poop and
Nice poop. Nice
out.
poop, asshole.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, well, you pooped here, of all places?
Yeah.
We're done.
McDonald's bathroom, classic.
Yeah.
Poop is a big part of any relationship. My ex-wife had, she still has IBS, and so we were always pooping
Yeah.
in front of, behind each other.
I see.
Always
But
pooping.
did you use
That's
Poop
good.
Maps?
No, because we were always in her bathroom. We were just always in the bathroom.
That's very fair. That's
It
a
was
good
also-
relationship.
Did they have it during quarantine? They still have Poop Maps? It was during quarantine.
It was
COVID.
around quarantine. I think it was 2021.
No,
Or, yeah.
we
No.
should have got it.
I got to the studio today with Poop Maps. I
Oh,
I just traveled through toilets.
Yeah. Sick.
And then
Body swirls into the toilet.
Yeah.
You go
Yeah.
out of the
I
toilet.
actually I go into one toilet and then I flush it and I emerge from the toilet.
Yeah.
out.
Oh my
That's
God.
how I'm surprised that I dried off in time for
Yes.
this.
Toilet man.
Yeah, like the Ned's Declassified, the ultimate flush. Yeah.
That's right.
They
Yeah.
put that shit back on Netflix.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Apparently it's alright.
Excited to binge. Oh.
Oh wow, this is
Yeah.
I had no idea this app was being used for this kind of poo news.
Yeah.
And you could look at
Poo
other
news.
people's
Poo
poo
news.
Yeah.
and then comment and like.
CNN,
Yeah.
BBC, you got Boo News, you know.
I mean, this is a great tool. I'm so happy to hear apps like this exist.
Yeah,
I know
really.
I know there's one in New York locally, but to hear the Poop Maps, are they
Internationally.
global or just
It's
domestic?
global, yeah.
Global.
And it had the same feature that Instagram used to have where you could like see what your friends were doing and then you could also see what just like strangers around the world were pooping.
Wow.
Yeah. And so it was a well developed app. I mean
Yeah.
UI could use some work, but like
Yeah.
yeah.
What could you some work?
User interface.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can.
oh,
Is
you-
it just like a brown thing?
Yeah.
Like,
So a
is there
brown
any poop
sea.
nice poop decoration or no?
No, it was just like it looked like one of those paper maps from like the 90s, and then like you would see it was just kind of ugly. Which,
Cut to a photo of the Poop Maps user interface.
And then you'd see like little dots of poo. Where,
Yeah.
Like
It's
the
like little
pebble.
arrows.
Probably that'd be what, type 3 on the Bristol stool chart?
Yeah, I mean,
Pebbles, lacking fiber.
that's a good question. Would they let you put the type of stool, like was it loose or solid? Can you say?
See, you would get like free range with the comments where you would just get to like describe it and like you could rate it. So it's like 10 out of 10 or like 4 out of 10, took a while, like, you know, had, yeah.
I like that. It's kind of a Rotten Tomatoes, but rotting shit.
Yeah, for each shit. Yeah.
And then you rate the poos. I know Rate My Poo is a website where people just post their poo.
That's pretty sick.
I
You
can't
don't know
compete.
when
I can't compete with that. I stay away from
I
it.
know.
My poops are all awful. They're all awful.
I mean,
I think
maybe
they're pretty.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
they can, I mean, there's different kinds of,
we should go on there and
Yeah.
have our poos rated.
Reviewed, yeah.
Just to see.
You would definitely beat me.
You think so?
Yeah, dude.
You
I
haven't seen my shit.
Yeah, but I don't like even see vegetables. Like I don't fed fruit, vegetable, any of that
Yeah.
stuff. I don't.
Oh.
All I eat is like those little wafer cookies. It's my whole diet. Just
Oh my God.
quadratini's.
Ugh, that's,
Beautiful.
I mean,
all I eat.
same. I agree. I kind of
And water.
freak out. Water. That's, you know, cheers.
Yeah, water's a safe bet.
Hydro.
Yeah.
Do full clink.
Are you drinking it in a coffee cup?
No, I'm actually drinking a tea.
Oh,
So
I
it's
see. Okay, but yeah.
water
Yeah.
with a little
Ball
bit.
sack water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a tea bag.
It's a diuretic, but
Which
Diuretic,
tea bagging
yeah.
also.
Teabag, classic.
Classic sexual position for our listeners.
Sexual
Who,
yeah.
Oh, when you just like drop your balls in her mouth.
yes.
I've never used it sexually. I've only
Yeah,
used it to like harass my friends.
I've used it on
Yeah.
Fortnite. Yeah.
On
Like,
Fortnite?
that's
Classic,
yeah.
classic.
That. How do you teabag on Fortnite? I'm not familiar.
You like I mean, it lets you. You can just pull a little dance move out, and then like one of the dance moves is squatting over someone's face, which again seems like poor choices out of the user experience
No.
code. But
I mean, I'm big into tea, but the idea of teabagging my friends online, that's something that I've been missing out on.
Yeah.
And also,
Get behind it.
comparing poo, you said eventually you and your friend, it became more regular.
yeah.
So what happened? What changed
Yeah.
to make it more regular?
So we started. I would like suspend vaping for like 3 months at a time or something, like something small, and then just see what I could do in terms of diet. And I mean, we would drink like this laxative tea too, and she was drinking it like also to keep, but like we then were becoming dependent on a different laxative, so it wasn't useful. Like we had to like recenter, if that makes sense, you know?
A reset of your body where
Yeah.
you just take all the things that are causing you
Yeah.
health issues and you say, I'm going to put these to the side and I'm going
Yeah.
to go clean. So what was your cleanup like? What was...
It was like no vaping, no alcohol for like a month. I would eat like tons of Indian food, which was good.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
That'll do
fibers,
it.
rice,
Yeah.
yeah. And yeah, I mean, that was my reset. Her reset, I mean, I guess was just kind of continuing to drink this tea, but weaning herself off of it so that like as her
What
shit's...
kind of tea is this?
It was like a detox tea, but detox teas are just laxatives. Like they're not the ones that like...
Call it detox tea.
Diarrhea detox tea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause I haven't had detox tea. Is that apple cider weird vinegar shit?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That stuff. Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Yep.
god. Ooh.
It's that stuff that
Yeah,
makes
I
you
drank
shit.
that shit. When I had the bag and I was constipated, I would drink that shit.
Did it work?
It worked, yeah.
Yeah.
It worked.
It works like clockwork.
pretty bad.
Almost as good as an enema.
It's gross though, huh?
It's gross as fuck,
Gross.
yeah.
Really.
I couldn't do it.
Apple cider vinegar is not
Yeah,
the
it's like a
taste.
weird combo. It's like apple cider vinegar and blackberry. It's like
Yeah.
some weird combination. But it's like the stuff that makes you poo.
I know, and they're all diuretics, but like
Yeah.
it just the clinical version of like a Kim K detox tea is like so much more. It's so much less glamorous, and like she was working at a smoothie shop, right, in college, and that was her like.
Drop the name.
Oh, I can't do it. Her, what do you? Yeah, she's.
We'll call it
she's-
Jamba Juice for the
Smoothie
sake of
King?
the pod.
Oh, the name of the smoothie shop.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, her career.
Oh, but that too, yeah.
Oh yeah, no. It was a
sorry.
small shop in Texas called Hugo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
You're
You've heard of it?
familiar with it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not?
No, I've been to Austin, but I never went to Hugo.
You never went to Hugo's?
No, Hugo Boss, but not Hugo.
Hugo Boss. I make the smoothie. Hugo Boss.
Yeah, they sold me a belt and a smoothie.
Yeah. It's where Murray Hill Finance Bros get their smoothies. But yeah, she was, hooking these smoothies to people, but she was getting free detox teas on the side so that she could figure out her shit. And I do agree with you. Sorry, this is kind of I digress, but I've never seen anything green in my shit in my life.
Yeah.
And there was this one time when I thought I succeeded, and it was during my going away party, and it turns out that all my friends were freaking the fuck out because all their shit was green too, but they hadn't eaten a vegetable. And it was my cake. They dyed my cake black, but with green dye to make it look like a
Jesus
tombstone.
Christ.
Yeah.
That's some strong dye. And it showed up in everybody's shit.
It showed up in everyone's shit, and we all asked separate pre-med friends what was going on. And
oh my God.
I was proud of myself. And then
Yeah. It's a false alarm.
I know.
It's very sad, yeah.
Immediately retracted.
You said the cake was a tombstone? What was
Yeah, it was my funeral. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it was my,
Why?
That's the theme. It was just...
Was you dying?
Yeah.
Dia de los Muertos?
Yeah. I'm dying from Austin.
Oh, nice.
Coming here.
That's
Gone
nice.
away. Yeah,
That's
cute.
nice. I like that. I changed my mind. I retract my statement.
Thank you.
Nice. That's
But everyone's shit was green.
Yeah,
Everyone's shit was
that's not
green.
fucking weird.
Yeah. And my roommate, he was freaking the fuck out. He was his girlfriend, she's in medical school right now, right? And she's our close friend.
Damn right.
And he was like, bruh, my shit is green. Neha, I don't know what to do. What did I do? I've only eaten halal. And she's like, bruh, it's probably something you ate.
God,
and
he
then,
sounds hilarious.
Yeah.
Bro, my shit is green.
Yeah, bro. Look how green my shit
Green,
is.
it's like military.
This isn't halal shit. It's usually way more brown.
Shit, oh my God, it's like a plant is growing from my feces. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Well, green shit is usually when your diet, you have too much fat, huh? Is that correct me if I'm wrong?
See, it could mean a number of things. It could mean that. It could also mean that you just ate a lot of leafy vegetables, right?
Yeah.
But I think this was fluorescent green, so
Oh God.
I got the wrong
That's scary.
idea.
That's scary. It was like neon green shit. It's like your shit glowed in the dark.
Yeah. And I had no frame of reference, so I was sitting there wow, look at this.
I did good.
King amongst men. But no, everyone else was, rightfully freaking the fuck out. And then, we all figured out the caper, the little Scooby-Doo. Yeah.
Jeez, I want to know what kind of dye this is. I'll prank my mother or something.
Oh, this is a great prank dye. Yeah. Do
Yeah.
you have the source on it? Or?
I have I didn't make the cake.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'll do my research.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, we'll find it. We'll get the link out there so everyone can prank people, which I'm sure they'll love.
If there is anything that changes the color of your stool, we at Turdsville will find it and we will tell you.
We're gonna do the shit research so you don't have to.
So you don't have to.
We're gonna find it, and I'm gonna find one that will finally make my stool look brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping
That's
for.
perfect.
Yeah.
A return to...
A return to normalcy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I know when I would get when I would take a lot of iron, it would turn black.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So different things that you put into your body will affect the color.
Isn't
of
black bad though? Does that mean?
It would, if you have too much, it would be indicative that you are getting a sufficient amount of iron, but if it's black and it's been that way, and you have other symptoms, then you should go to your doctor and,
Isn't it called Frank blood?
Frank blood?
Am I misinformed?
Why is it called Frank blood? I've never
I
heard
thought
of it.
that I could be totally wrong. And honestly, it sounds like I am, but because depending on where the inflammation is in the digestive tract, again, please correct me if I'm wrong, your stool will come out it'll come out red if it's lower or black if it's higher.
Yeah,
right?
that's true. See,
Frank.
that's why, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I call it Frank blood.
Frank.
Exactly. If it's earlier in the digestive tract, then it's gonna turn black because blood oxidizes. And if it's lower, it could just mean that you ate a lot of iron recently. But if you have like an easy way to tell, like if you have hemorrhoids or if you have something else, like I had hemorrhoids recently. My friend, I don't know what's going on, but if your like blood isn't in the stool, then that's not like a GI tract blood. Totally. Yeah, that's like your asshole blood. That's hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
No. When my kidneys were failing before I got the new kidney, they would give me iron infusions, and that's what would cause
the black. Yeah.
It was,
no way it was a GI bleed early in the tract.
I don't think so. No, I think it was totally the iron infusions that would do it. Yeah. But you mentioned you had hemorrhoids recently?
I did have hemorrhoids recently.
This is
details!
Yeah. So I was wiping away, as one does.
As one does.
And I was like, what the fuck? This is red. And I was like, at first, I was like, maybe I'm just like, I don't know, aborting something, like, or miscarrying. I don't know. Yeah. Like,
sure.
I'm not that responsible as a person. That's why I live here now. And then I was like, no, this is, I mean, you got two holes. You can see which one it's coming from pretty distinctly. And and then I freaked out for like a second. And then, I WebMD'd it. I made all my pre-med friends coalesce into one, like, pseudo doctor, not a pseudo, don't do that. And I asked, my siblings. I didn't want to ask my parents because I felt like they would be like, you fly back to New York or fly back from. And I figured out that it was hemorrhoids and that it would just go away on its own eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you in pain?
See, it can cause pain, but it would
hurt, yeah.
Not necessarily. They can. And you would feel like cramping and like issues shitting, like pain shitting.
Yeah.
But I didn't have any of that because like I don't have any underlying conditions. And so like me shit, it was just blood. It was just like a thing that happens. I think it affects like up to 90% of Americans like sometime in their life.
I had a friend's dad, shout out Gabriel. he had hemorrhoids and he said it was awful poop.
Yeah, I mean, the last time I had it, I talked about it on the podcast, and I was using a bidet, so when the water from the bidet would hit it, it was just wipe me away, yeah. And since then, I've avoided the hemorrhoid, and been okay in terms of bowel movements, and I haven't had any issues.
That's good.
But I'm always aware that it's right around the corner and I try not to bring my cell phone into the bathroom.
Oh, so you don't sit down for too long and fuck around. Yeah, because that'll cause it, Yeah. It's more of a condition than it is a disease, and it's like in passing, and as long as it's not super severe, you don't really have to, you can, always go see a doctor, but, just, if it's like a little sharp pain and it's, seems like it's going away, you're good.
This is good. I didn't realize you had such a medical background on this stuff, and it's informative. I mean, have you ever encountered anyone besides ourselves that has a J-pouch and colitis and that sort of stuff?
I have not actually because I was a neuro gal, and so I was doing brain stuff, and then this is the first time I've done anything below the, neck.
Below the belt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Above the belt, below the neck, that's where it's at.
Above the belt,
Yeah. Even this, it is.
Sorry about that. Wait, it'd be below the butt and above because it's poop and
it's kidneys.
Butt. Sorry. I was thinking about it's your stomach and your butthole. Sorry.
No, you're right. I mean, it is. It's everything below the neck. You're right.
Below the neck. Yeah.
Below the neck.
When I'm not here, I take a tube from my butthole to my face, and then I just
connect it.
I let the party start.
Yeah.
That's when the real party starts.
Just push poo.
Yeah.
So are you like gonna be a doctor someday?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I took my MCAT. That's over.
That's great.
Thank you.
So and you're gonna do, you said kidneys or no?
I mean, you don't really know till you get there, because
I went to gastroenterology. Sorry, I'm biased, but
I want I know it's really interesting. It affects like every part of your, it's if your kidneys are fucked up, then like you have issues systemically because they can't filter toxins the way. So your circulatory system, your brain, everything is not operating at 100.
I had kidney disease dating back to when I was 15 years old.
Yeah.
And then I got the colitis in my early 20s. Do you think that attributed to the colitis?
I think, I mean, so I don't want to spew bullshit when I don't, like, know enough, but I mean, if you are having trouble with an excretory system, like your kidneys, then that invariably affects every part of your body. And so it'll, like, you know, weaken your immune system, and then you are more prone to other diseases, including like inflammation of your colon. And,
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, the timing of when it came on, I was on a lot of immunosuppressive medications.
I could also give you a piece of advice, which is that.
Hand farts?
Yeah.
Or you do mouth farts?
No,
No.
only in the hand.
Oh,
Only on the
okay.
hands.
I didn't
I'm
realize.
just kidding.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
I'm joshing.
Now,
Anyway, sorry.
yeah, what is your farting like?
Oh, it's, you know, I'm...
What is your party like?
Yeah, let's
It's
talk
like
farts.
silent, dude, and I feel bad because I feel like I've
Yeah.
never, like,
Feel
no,
bad.
I fart a lot, don't get me wrong. Like, I fart a lot,
Yeah.
I'm never caught for it, you know?
Oh, you could always
Yeah.
blame someone else with the
There.
silence.
Yeah.
Are they SBD farts, silent but deadly?
Silent. No, I mean, are they, because I eat, like, once, I'm that intermittent fasting bitch, you know?
Oh, you do intermittent fasting?
Yeah.
So when do you eat?
Like, you know, whenever.
Oh, you
Once
do
a day.
Do you do it on purpose, or just by virtue of like having a busy life?
Yeah, I think I just do it by virtue. I ate like a granola bar earlier, and that was good.
And that was
Yeah.
it today.
And then, I mean, now we're gonna have some, like, a whole pizza, and then that'll.
Whole pizza.
Yeah, I'll
so
shit.
you do a little in the morning and a whole pizza at night. So sorry, like a
Yeah.
real meal at night.
What's your reasoning behind the I'm saying it wrong.
intermittent?
Intermittent fasting.
Just
I'm botching a lot of words.
you
today.
got it. Don't worry. It's names. You know, you started.
It's
Yeah.
better than Baching a lot of words. Play Bach. Play Bach.
Oh yeah, we'll get the rights
We'll
of
get the
Bach.
Bach. No, we'll get
We'll
the
get the
rights.
Bach,
We'll get the rights
yeah.
to Guess Who's Bach. Bach again.
Guess
Do
who's
that
Bach?
shit. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, this is a Bachcast as well.
Yeah.
We talk food and we talk Bach.
Yeah.
Classical music.
That's what makes people shit. It's good. It's a good relaxing environment.
Classical music.
But yeah, no, I definitely, like, I just have a lot to do during the day, so I'm like trying to eat whenever
Pre-med, jeez.
Yeah.
So what stage of your post-college, you graduated undergrad?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Again, mazel tov, by the way.
Thank you. Congratulations to you as well. You just
Thank
finished
you.
it. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. So is it a residency or a fellowship? All
Yeah,
that stuff
no, you're good.
confuses me.
You're fine. It's meant to be confusing. It's like gatekeeping.
So you meet people in the hospital, you remember, they'll be like, oh, I'm a resident, I'm a fellow,
Yeah.
and they're very young people, and they're at different stages of their medical.
It's always weird because it's someone who would be very close in my age.
Yeah.
And then within a few minutes, I'm showing them my asshole. And it's
Yeah.
this is not how I expected this meeting to go.
You know,
yeah.
exactly. That's what I think. There's this old ER doc joke where ER docs are that's shift work, right? That's essentially, I mean, you're doing like 12 hours, and you're doing a bunch of shifts a week, so you can get 2 weeks off, like in the month or like some shit like that, and that most of 80% of what an ER doc does is pull stuff out of people's assholes. in the
No.
ER. Yeah. No, that's the old joke.
Oh, that's so funny.
Which is
Pull
why
stuff
no one
out.
wants to. Yeah.
Do they admit honestly how it got in
No,
there?
absolutely. Like, why is there a wine bottle up your ass? And they're like, I would just.
This traffic cone just kind of blew into my asshole, and
Yeah, that always happens. I will
Yeah.
be going to park and then I'll fall out of my car and just right on a
sit
parking
on
Right
lot.
on
just
a
sit on
fucking-
another man's cock,
I
and
know.
just can't get it out
Yeah, that's the only way I have
Yeah.
sex. Is, that's
by accident.
No, by accident.
Yeah.
I just sit on another man's cock. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, God.
ain't
The subway was
complaining.
crowded today. What choice did I have?
Oh yeah.
Fucked up. But yeah, they, the people that are your age, so they could be anyone from, so I'm pre-med, which means that anyone who's pre-med is not in medical school yet. Do not take medical advice from them. Don't even take medical advice from med students. They're going into a different room and WebMDing the shit out of what you just said.
Oh, dude, WebMD is scary.
Yeah.
So they're doing what we do at home
Yeah.
as the patient, and we freak out, and then you come in like you're the authority figure, but then
Yeah.
you're just going to the back room and like, typing in like we
Yeah,
do.
we just have like better discerning abilities as to what
Yeah.
is. But it's still a multiple choice test for. Yeah.
It's good to know.
I don't think it's all of them. I don't think it's the hardos. I think it's like, just I don't know, bitches like me who do comedy on the side. Like
Yeah, you must be so busy with being a med. So you're a pre-med now.
Yeah.
And you do because comedy is that shit is really time consuming.
Yeah.
Open mics you have to sit through and stuff. And
it is, yeah, definitely. I get off at like probably. I mean, right now it's a 9 to 5, so it is a 9 to 5. But they got transplant eval patients. Like you remember, you had to go in 6 hours, or dialysis was whenever, and we have to go in to be able to do stuff with them, like whenever they're on it, and so it's a soft 9 to 5, more like a 7 to 7. But then right after, I'll go
so much
to the clubs, and then I'll have my mic schedule for the week if I make one that week, and then go and then pass the fuck out when I get home.
7 to 7, that's crazy. And you're like working, like you're getting paid for it.
Yeah.
Are you inspired by the movie Patch Adams?
Yeah, laughter is the best medicine. That's
Is that
what they
Robin
talk.
Williams?
That is Robin Williams, yeah.
Family Guy made fun of that movie so much.
So, oh my God.
So disrespectful. What a great film.
I've never seen it, but I knew immediately what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Because of Robin Williams.
Patch it, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, Patch Adams.
Is that a good movie?
It depends who you ask.
I also
Robin
only know it from Family Guy, so don't worry. Yeah. That, and I figured out what Ipecac was real young, and I was
Oh,
like,
yeah. Oh, it's Ipecac?
Ipecac,
I thought it was
yeah.
Epicac.
No, it's Ipecac.
Stewie mispronounced it.
No, yeah, he's British. You
Yeah,
can't
that's
mispronounce
true.
stuff.
That one scene where they're all thrown
Yeah,
up.
they're all
through
thrown
that,
up.
That's classic. So
Yeah.
classic.
I know. Classic GI issue, but yeah, Ipecac was an indigenous way to throw up if you ate something toxic, so that's why it's called that way.
And they did that in reference to Patch Adams?
Oh no!
two
This was a
different-
separate thing.
Oh,
This
okay.
is like a running
Different
gag,
episodes.
yeah.
I
But
saw
they
that.
do reference.
I saw them all throwing up. I know that scene.
Yeah.
Classic.
And I was trying to remember the Patch Adams thing off the top of my head, but
Yeah.
it just falls in this
I
blur.
have to
No, you're good.
poop.
Do you really have to
You
shit?
know?
Yeah.
Fair.
You guys gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we'll
have
be
to
fine.
whole backpack.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. I apologize to my family.
This is the first.
Bit, but like in my head, I'm so impressed at the idea, the hypothetical, even.
There are people that can do it. I'm sure there's porn stars who are proficient in this and have
Oh,
an
my
OnlyFans
friends
account.
can do it. They tried to they would hang me from some stuff and try to shove a toothbrush down there and yeah. I mean, I lived with girls for the first 2 years, and then I lived with frat boys for the last 2 years, and everyone was just so disappointed in me. They were like, you I can't believe you can't figure this out.
I gotta meet these women. This is
Yeah.
these are right up my alley. How was
Please
your?
provide context.
How's your shit? Oh.
Oh no, I want to know
yeah.
how your shit was.
On my poop?
Yeah.
It was okay. Unfortunately, I missed, and some of the poop went into my urethra.
Oh no.
But besides for that, it was okay. It was actually pretty nice. I wasn't gone for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
No.
No.
But wait,
No.
Yeah.
it went into your.
Yeah, we'll talk about that another time. But
Well, I don't know. We're on
Yeah,
a
no,
shit
it's okay,
podcast.
it's
You
okay,
know?
it's okay.
Okay.
It's very harrowing.
when I was talking earlier about the number of poops, it's more about I gotta not think about number and think about quality over quantity, you
Yeah.
know, with the poops, because sometimes I go so much and I'm the hood, because all I eat, like I said, are those little wafer cookies, and so my system doesn't go. But if I have more fiber and stuff, like you saw, I was eating a tomato or some shit here before the
Yeah.
podcast
It
started.
looked like a chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what it was, but it was some mix of chicken and tomato
Yeah.
and rice or something. It was nice. And it was I think I just need to eat more of that stuff, but it makes you poop faster.
Yeah.
Like the urgency, I couldn't sit through this and not poop.
Yeah.
But the poop that comes out is better, and you have to poop less in the long run. I feel
That's good, yeah.
know?
A good medium firmness of stool is the ideal. It's like the
Yeah.
chef's kiss of
Yeah.
Talk
poop,
about
yeah.
the Bristol stool chart at medicine.
I have. They have not. I
They
didn't
haven't
know
shown you that
Bristol
shit?
made that. I thought that was a destination, not a chart making.
Bristol, Pennsylvania.
Oh, I thought
Bristol,
it was Bristol,
Pennsylvania.
UK, and
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
they're
there's
so
also that.
fancy. They
Oh,
talk about that.
I don't know if it's Bristol, UK or Pennsylvania. I don't have the knowledge of. But if you search Bristol stool chart,
Stool
you'll
chart,
see,
yeah.
it's-
Firmness and-
yeah,
yeah.
type 1 to 7. It shows how your shit varies.
Yeah.
Based on
what you're consuming.
What you're consuming and what's going on in your body and your life.
Yeah.
We were talking about deep throating bananas. Do you ever deep throat a banana?
Oh, deep throating a banana.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
Wait, so people were disappointed in you that you couldn't deep throat a
Well,
banana?
they were disappointed in me for having a gag reflex, and I was just kind of like, no, it was
that for the rest of my
Yeah.
life. Yeah. Wait, they were disappointed that you had a gag reflex.
yeah, and that I couldn't just like suspend it, and at like with some training, and I was like, this isn't like Kung Fu. I don't know
Yeah,
what
this
to.
is not Kung
yeah.
Fu Panda.
No, it's not Kung Fu Panda 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is a great movie.
Not
Better-
a
better than-
Cobra.
Yeah,
Better than the
first.
original.
Yeah, but they're
Yeah.
both great. Shout out
They
Poe.
were. Yeah.
But
the guy.
I didn't know you could. Wait, I gotta hit up all my ex-girlfriends. You could make your gag reflex go away.
No, you can't. It
Oh yeah.
was
So
just
what
like
did they think? They were like you were a test
they
dummy.
were just trying. Yeah, they were just trying. I was like, hey, I'm afflicted, and I was like, and the solution to my affliction is just to not suck as much dick.
Yeah.
And, they were like, well, we gotta train you, and it's we're gonna go full Kung Fu Panda. You're Poe or Tigress. We're gonna be real
Yeah.
stone cold about it.
Wow. Did they have a secret ingredient?
No, it was just them shoving a
Banana.
fucking toothbrush in my
And
just a
you're
little.
cheese. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Sounds.
Yeah, there is no secret ingredient. You got to do it the hard way.
Yeah,
Jeez.
exactly.
I think Kung Fu Panda, when they made the movie, they
Yeah.
were actually
They were thinking about this
thinking
premise,
about this
Yeah.
premise.
and then they just cleaned it up a little. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flip me over and put a banana in my mouth. Why don't you? That's crazy. Wow.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, I've dated a number of women, and it's never come out that they had an initiation process like this. Was this like a college thing?
No, it had nothing to do with
Did
college.
you
It was just my
pledge?
friends.
Did you pledge?
I was hazed plenty in college.
Oh.
This was not a hazing thing. This was all
yeah.
voluntary from all parties. I thought that maybe I was misguided. That maybe
Wait, do you have any hazing stories?
I mean
You can't say.
I probably cannot say.
Did you pledge Delta Chi?
I mean, clearly. Yes.
Is that a real one?
No.
Just made something up.
I know Kappa Sig.
No.
That was my brother's one.
Ah,
he was the
yeah.
treasurer.
We liked them.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah, they were fun.
They were all Jewish.
Did you see me like flashback?
Yeah, you're
Just
like,
an array.
Yeah.
hazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had to do. I guess I'll just say it.
Mm-hmm.
He had to do a eat or put down your pants.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
that's
walk me through
bad.
it.
Like a raccoon or like a
no,
a
like
squishy
you
thing.
couldn't know. You didn't know what the item was.
Ooh.
We'll bleep out what frat he was in, but you didn't know what the item was, and you got to ask 2 or 3 questions about it. Mm-hmm. And so you could say like, is it spicy?
Is it alive?
Is it
My
alive?
first one, yeah.
Is it a raccoon?
Yeah.
And then based on what it is, you have to say eat or put down my pants. So like
Yeah.
one kid had to eat cat food.
Ooh, that's fine.
And he threw
I've
up.
done that.
My brother had to eat like a jar of pickled jalapenos. He threw up, but it's good. But he didn't put them
Yeah.
down his pants. So it's good.
Yeah.
And then there's the grape escape as well. You guys know about the grape escape?
And what is
the
the
grape
grape
escape?
escape?
You
Yeah.
have that? The grape
Yeah.
escape? Must have had some, everybody puts a grape in their ass and they run across the football field.
Oh, and see
last
whose
one
asshole
has to
it
eat
is.
it.
Wow.
My friend lost the grape escape.
Oh
yeah.
no! This wasn't your brother, right?
No.
It was your friend.
No, it's not
Okay.
my brother didn't have to do this. This is my friend. He went to a USC. My
Oh,
friend.
USC.
My
They
friend
are
who
nuts.
will remain nameless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize
That's awful.
the USC alumni had the grape escape.
I don't know if
Yeah.
he graduated yet. He might have dropped out because of the trauma.
Because of the
it.
that's
Yeah.
fair, I feel like
He's like Van
what is
Wilder.
isn't that just a more complicated way to eat ass? If I we're thinking about it, yeah.
All frat stuff is just a more complicated
Complicated way to
of
eat
eating
ass, yeah. That's very fair.
It all sounds very borderline homosexual.
Oh, it's extremely.
Oh, it's so homoerotic.
They
Have
had
you
to
seen the
hold-
elephant walk stuff? That was
Yeah, the
awful.
elephant
yeah,
walk.
yeah,
You hold each
all
other's
that.
cocks, and then he had to address the guy as like King Horsecock or something. Like
Yeah.
the frat leader, the mayor of the frat, or
Oh my
whatever they
God.
call it.
Yeah, ours was nothing like that. We were, sorority girls were more fun. We're homoerotic voluntarily. We do that on our own.
Yeah.
You didn't do a grape escape?
No, we just put gross shit in a solo cup and then we blindfolded them and then, it's
They
fine.
did.
I graduate. Who cares?
Yeah.
And they were all all the kids wanted to do it and we wanted to do it and we were like, and then if anyone was like, ew, this is fucking gross, I don't want to do this anymore, we were like, nah. And we just asked them a bunch of questions not Truth or Dare. It was what was it? Never Have I Ever. And then the
sure.
last, so like the sluttiest one gets to finish first and like finish her drink, and then the prudiest one has to take a really long time to finish this gross like gravy and tequila.
How are you judging who is the sluttiest and who is the?
Because never have I ever. If you put like
Never have I ever sucked 2 dicks.
Yeah, and then you drink if you do it, so you get through your stuff faster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now I understand. Okay.
Yeah,
It would be done mighty quick.
Nice.
My only experience with this, the director of The Hangover released a movie on college hazing.
Wow. Animal House?
Colin, do you remember the name?
Of that movie? No.
Yeah. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, but yeah, he basically went through the initiation process out of college.
Yeah.
And then they locked him. I remember they locked him in a cage, and it was like.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh, wow.
That's like some John Hamm. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So I did go to UT, which is like, big state school. So they did do some
Go
fucked
Longhorns.
up shit. Yeah, hook 'em. But did you hear about John Hamm and what he did?
No.
I have like a whole bit. It's not written, but it's like he's
Test it out.
yeah, he's insane for this. He like went through college and he like part of the hazing that he did at his frat was he vice gripped this kid's balls with like a medieval torture weapon, dragged that kid by the balls, and like the kid, they didn't die, but like they were on close to death,
They're a eunuch now? What the fuck
yeah,
happened?
like they're exactly. I don't think their balls work, dude. And like they had to. So this kid, like this poor kid, like he did a court case and everything, right? And it was John Hamm and a bunch of other dudes. I don't want to get his ire, but it's fine.
The ire of John
He's gonna be listening to this.
I think John Hamm's a Turdsville super fan.
You're right.
Yeah.
Fuck, you've lost your
Him
mind.
and all the madmen.
Yeah.
And I would be a madman if somebody vice gripped my balls.
Exactly. He's insane. It's like some Armie Hammer shit. And so he did this when he was like 19. He alleged that he was like, oh, I was just like this young kid. Like I didn't know what it was. Yes, you know what you're doing when you're vice gripping some kid's balls across a lawn.
Also, that's so bad.
Yeah, and it was a bunch of people. It was a bunch of kids, right? And the only reason that John Hamm got off with no jail time was because his lawyer was better than everyone else's because his dad
Alan
found
Dershowitz,
him, that guy.
Wait, so this was when he was John Hamm or when he was 19?
This was when he was at UT, when he was a frat,
shit.
and then he had to. They
I had no idea.
Yeah, they got him out of there, and now he went to some other school after that. But he was the only one who didn't do any time for literally like torturing a kid.
I thought he had a reputation for being like a nice guy.
Yeah, you would think he. Wikipedia this though. He's like trying to put these rumors to rest. Like they're not even rumors. They're real. They're on the Wikipedia page.
Do you think this is why Flo, the progressive lady, won't hook up with him?
Oh my God! Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, because I could see her like Googling him, going like, I don't know about this guy.
No, yeah. It grinds my fucking gears that he is the quintessential hot man. This like I can't do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine, that grip, that could be very sexually, that might be something that...
Yeah. I'm a brittle gal,
Yeah, but some women, they might appreciate it.
Oh, yeah.
Was it done to him or wasn't done to him?
I
He
don't
was just
think
like a sophomore and he was like,
was
we're
just-
going to fuck up the freshmen. Oh my God.
Like
man.
shit like that, yeah. It was...
The back of a hammer to grab his testes. So
Yeah.
the hammer claw.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was awful.
wow.
Jesus.
This totally changed my view on
John Hamm, yeah.
Yeah.
He's...
I'm
Yeah,
glad
I
I
don't know how
finished
he's
Mad
gotten
Men.
away with just painting this,
The
like...
back
Yeah.
of, it must have ripped his sack open, no?
I knew
It's fully mutilated, yeah.
I knew there was a reason Flo wasn't dating this jokester.
Yeah. Oh my God, this guy. This
Yeah.
motherfucking guy.
She's always shutting him down and just talking insurance. And now I get it. It's like she knows the
She
past.
doesn't want to risk it.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be
Yeah.
involved
Yeah,
with
was
it.
getting her genitals mutilated.
Yeah. What's insane is that if every how John Hamm has guest spots on like Black Mirror and stuff, he's not even acting. He's just being himself. Like
he's
it's
just
the one
insane.
time. Anytime
Yeah.
he's an asshole on Mad Men, it's just like
Yeah,
him.
his character was so dark,
Yeah.
but it must be the guilt that he had from all the...
Yeah.
That Black Mirror episode was really good, though.
No, it was White Christmas. Mm.
He's a good actor.
10
I love John.
He's a good asshole. That's like he's just
Wow, this is like a big
Sorry.
revelation. I had no idea.
It's good to know.
But I guess you went to the school, so it becomes
Yeah.
like,
Go
yeah.
on to- wow. What was the grossest thing you ever had to drink? Can you divulge?
To be told, like, I just some shit mixed. It was like mystery juice out of the silica. The same thing.
What did it taste
Yeah.
like?
It tastes like ass, dude. Like
Actual ass?
Not like actual ass. Sorry, that is a very specific designation on this podcast. It
true.
tasted, just kind of like. Well, you felt the burn from like the tequila and like the sweetness of the rum, and then you felt like something that was like milky hit it, and you're just like, things that precipitate out of alcohol should not be like parted, but you could, if you just down it like pretty quick,
Yeah.
I hear about this, and it makes me happy that I went to a city school and
Yeah.
not one with. They were trying to have fraternities at Baruch, and I think they got shut down for hazing.
Yeah, dude, the closest at Hunter, the closest we had was like a co-ed fucking like they got a ferret or some shit and put like unisex clothing on a ferret, like it was.
Oh,
not,
that's not bad.
Yeah, it was nice. Like it wasn't. It was just. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It was
I mean,
nice.
at any point, it was still awesome. I could have elected to not partake in this culture. It was just nice to have like friends with private jets.
No, it makes
Wandering
sense.
around,
I know.
Oh yeah, if I know someone that's got a private jet, I'll grape escape. I'll put a grape in my
Yeah.
ass. Yeah, just I don't want to have to go through TSA.
At big state schools, that's how the social life works.
Yeah.
Or so I've heard.
Exactly.
That's.
That if you.
That's my brother. Yeah, he was at state school, and you just.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it happens.
You don't want to be that dork who doesn't put the grape up their ass.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
asshole who didn't put it.
I know.
This guy's a fucking douche. He hasn't
Yeah.
he hasn't even eaten a grape out of his ass
Fucking
yet.
nerd.
2 years in college, hasn't eaten a feces grape yet.
I think it's time for questions.
My
where
favorite time of the pod.
We go to our
Favorite time.
Turdsville DMs. We always ask our fans to
Yeah.
DM their BMs, and we get questions from the listeners.
Is that
So DM your BMs.
DM
Yeah.
my BM? How do I do that? Like,
Well,
is
you
that...
go to @TurdsvillePod.
Okay.
And you hit us up on social media, and you
Perfect.
DM your BM. You can do it after the show because you're going to be answering the question.
Perfect. All right.
Colin, what is the question on today's episode?
Today from Zeus Soto. we
Great
have,
names.
Describe your worst smelling shit.
Ugh.
Oh, wow.
Kind of gone nose blind since the J pouch.
Oh wow.
Really?
Actually, no, not really.
I've got one for this actually.
Yeah, you start.
Yeah, sorry. Just jump right in there. It's any shit that like uncanny valleys it with like being so close to smelling like food, but just like off
good
a little
point,
bit.
good
That
point.
it like it'll get me. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? It feels like shit Matrix.
Yeah. So you're saying it's like where it's almost the food, but then it just has that scent.
It has that twinge of,
a great
of
point.
shit, yeah.
It's a
great
Where
point.
you're just like, what? You were almost great. What happened?
Yeah, because it lets you know that that's what your food is anytime
Yeah.
you're eating food, especially if it's just
Yeah.
going to come right out the other end. It's like, this is
Yeah,
all
you're
my
gonna
food
get a
is.
taste
It's just-
aversion to the real food.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's just shit, yeah.
I'm thinking it would probably be the foods that cause like the grossest shits, and for me that is pastrami.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, pastrami
really?
fucks my stomach
Pastrami?
up. Yeah.
George Costanza pastrami on rye with mustard, you wouldn't fuck
I
that?
like the taste, but I don't like the aftermath, so I won't
wow.
So
eat
you
it.
don't eat it? Oh, dude, interesting.
I've eaten it before, and I know what it does to me, and it's just on that like no list. Oh, the number one, I just remember, halal guys. Halal guys.
Really?
Halal
Yeah.
guys, I have the stinkiest shits after, and I don't
Yeah.
eat it anymore because of that. Because I take dumps where I feel like this is the aftermath of like shit and a dead body combined in my
Wow.
toilet.
Yeah.
And that's like the combo platter at Halal Guys.
Yeah.
Is what that becomes. Is the scent of it feels like somebody died in my feces, and because that's the smell I get. So Halal Guys numero uno. I don't eat Halal Guys anymore. Yeah,
Halal
number one, worst smell.
I feel like halal guys went on the downturn, man. I used to eat in high school like 8 years ago, and it was good. It was like a thing.
Yeah.
And I got it recently, and it sucked.
Do you think it was
Yeah.
your body, or do you think
No,
it
it
was
just tasted bad.
Yeah.
It was like really gross.
Compared to like, I mean, I assume that y'all have had better halal since then, and then it's like
Yeah.
not as shitty of ingredients either, so it's not making
Yeah,
you know.
it's just that the classic, as a restaurant becomes more popular,
Yeah.
the quality goes down,
and it's drunk food. I mean, it's
Yeah.
late night food.
Exactly.
And you know what you're getting. And when I was
it
in
used
my,
to be good though, huh? Like 10 years ago, it was good.
I mean, I went to like the original cart in Midtown.
Yeah, the cart.
And where did you go on your next experience? One of the storefronts? Or
the one in Alphabet City.
Oh, on
By the
14th
train,
Street. Yeah. That's the one I would go to. And yeah, that would be the smelliest dumps I've ever had from that halal guys on 14th Street.
Wow.
Shout out to the 14th Street halal guys in Manhattan.
If anyone's looking to make a record, set one, then that's the location.
I can't believe that their poo. We should look at their poo maps comments. It's probably
it's probably awful. It's probably terrible. Put that shit on Yelp, they'll be shut down in 3 days.
Oh my god, health code violation right there.
I think I have to go with Swati on terms of the smelliest shit. When I had the ileostomy bag after the first surgery, my mother, bless her heart, would make squash soup because it's like it's an easy way for me to digest some nice vegetables. It's good for you. And I would eat that shit, all right? And then I would shit that shit. And when I shit, it was like sweet smelling.
Oh,
It was like so gross.
Yeah.
It was so gross. And it looked just like the soup, minus the orange color. But it was like so gross. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
And I continue. It still tastes nice, but it was so gross. Also, when I had the bag, it was when I had the bag. That's when the worst smells happened, was when I had the bag, definitely.
Well, it's more visceral because it's in front of you, so it's like closer to your nose.
But do you think that after it came, once it got in the toilet, did your shit? Do you notice that your shit smelled worse when you had the bag?
I think it's just the location, because if it's coming out of this end, then it's not as close to my nose. Yeah. I can kind of it's in the back, and I can flush the toilet. Whereas it comes out of the pouch over here, it's kind of like
hitting you right in the face.
Hitting me right in the face more. So I think it's
even after I flushed it though, it would perfume the place. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Beans.
It was not a pleasant smell, I will tell you that.
Bad,
yeah, I mean, when I had the ostomy bag, I do not remember that being a pleasant smell.
Yeah.
Fish was the worst. Fish and the squash were the worst ones.
The band or the food?
Fish, the food, the band. It's the fish food, the ice cream. It was the ice cream. It was the ice cream. Fish food.
Fish food? Fish ice cream?
Do you like fish food?
Do you like fish sticks?
Yes.
Gay fish?
Also, yes. Dude, no, but that's in terms of foods that cause odor, fish is always towards the top for the nutrition packets at the hospital.
Oh yeah.
Fishy because it causes a fishy odor.
It causes and then I get confused if what whole fishy odor would be coming from, and then I'm like, So
could it be the pussy?
Confounding variable. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that's people say that vagina tastes like fish. Maybe I don't think that's a bad thing though, because fish is expensive. Fish is a really good. Fish
I
is
don't think
really
it's
good
tasting
food.
like caviar though, not in my experience.
It's not caviar, but it's also not mullet or trash fish.
Yeah.
I have a fetish where I rub gefilte fish on a girl.
So it's really fishy.
It's really fishy, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not expensive.
Imagine if it tasted baseline like a different food, Like if pussy just tasted like a...
but I eat dick and pussy, and if I prefer...
Thank you for coming on the pod.
Yeah, of course. I prefer just blanket brininess because it's such a, distinct, I'm eating a dick right now.
Ball sack
versus,
is the worst. Right?
I would never, I don't put it in my mouth.
Oh my god.
Dude, I don't know. I'm 21.
Yeah.
How adventurous can I get?
Pretty adventurous.
That's
extremely adventurous.
I know.
Oh my god, the human body is a wondrous place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I break up with a girl if they're not willing to put the balls in. I'm like Dumpsville.
I'd be willing to.
Dumpsville.
I just
Heyo, Dumpsville.
I think the 20-year-old guys aren't really realizing that that's on the menu.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I feel like
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. I did not think that was on the menu when I was 20. I was too shy. I would not have asked.
Well, it was never a thing that I thought of, but then it's happening, and I'm like, oh, I'm not against that. Okay.
Oh, a girl put
Yeah, I'm like,
with the
all right.
balls and
Let's get weird. Let's get
That's fair.
Get weird.
And then they would ask me, why does it smell like gefilte fish? And let me back to this.
I think it would be more concerning to like everyone involved if it smelled like any other like Swedish fish or something.
Swedish
like
fish
that.
candy.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, they were like, "What is this? This is
Swedish fish pushy.
Yeah.
It's a Swedish fish
It
pushy.
sounds like something like a pedophile would do. Like
That is true.
Yeah.
But Swedish like bait.
Yeah, like bait.
The
It's
Swedish-
tackle actually.
Yeah.
The Swedish fish killer.
Swedish fish actually surprisingly safe for bowel, like in terms of snacks.
Yeah.
I find like I eat them and
Wow.
it doesn't affect my bowels that much.
Dude, I haven't had that
That's
shit
crazy.
in years. I should
Try it
let's go
out.
out for Swedish fish after the pod.
Nice,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Maybe
know,
some
go to Gordon's Swedish Fisherman.
Yeah, I'm going to the Comedy Cellar.
Go to an IKEA.
First
Oh,
time
you
ever.
are.
I'm gonna go in with a big bag of Swedish fish.
Oh,
Well, you
that's-
can't disrupt the comic with, or if you're
Dude,
performing. Yeah.
we got Shafir, you got Gillis, and you got Attell.
stack
pretty
lineup at the
sick.
cellar.
Yeah. You know, in Austin, we had at Creek we had Ari come in, but
that's great.
it was a drop-in, so no one knew he was coming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, same with there's like one famous person that'll drop in every Thursday at Creek and Cave, and no one knows. So it's just like 10 guys and like Craig Robinson,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we're like, well, what was the point of the secret for him? Like,
Well, did you see Bill Gates?
oh no, just Clinton's.
Just the Clintons.
yeah.
Okay.
Gates
Yeah.
Woods.
I had a feeling.
Sweet.
Yeah. And anything happened with you and the Clintons?
Oh, I mean, I did not have sexual relations with that.
With that man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't. You didn't inhale.
Put a cigar in his ear.
didn't inhale. Nope.
Oh, that cigar thing he did. Wow.
Freaky.
Yeah.
Freaky
What
stuff.
thing?
You know how you put a cigar in a puss?
Oh, I thought he just like maybe
Anyway.
blew it out as he played his little sax.
Yeah, probably that
Yeah,
too.
sorry, I'm stuck in 1990.
We're gonna pull
We
out the
started.
Ken Starr report for the next. Yeah. We'll have like
Dude, you were probably like fucking 45 by the time this all happened.
45. I'm 35 now. So. Yeah, but I remember it. I mean, I lived through the 90s.
You remember that happening?
The Monica Lewinsky thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
What,
that was
what year was that?
like late
98.
90s. Yeah.
yeah.
And it was a big story
I
at the
was
time.
I was
Yeah.
yet to be born.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
like -2 or something.
Yeah.
But it was my favorite moment was I was with a friend and his dad was giving us a ride to the airport and he didn't know about the cigar humidor pussy thing, and we were telling him for the first time ever, and he lost it.
Oh, my
it's
God.
so yeah, dude. That's
That's pretty
so
nuts.
funny.
Yeah.
Like, that's a freaky thing. Not only is the president getting his dick sucked, but he's like, the next
Getting
step.
a show. Yeah.
The next step is he's putting a cigar
in
in her. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. You
Yeah.
can't. I mean, I guess they do that with like neti pots, but that's like
With what?
volunteer. You know, the little, or like like the ear candle wax. Like it sounds like some sort of new age like some pseudo medicine thing that people try to do.
It's like to clean out your.
No, like they literally like will melt candle wax in your ear to clean it out. Yeah, I guess it is to clean it out, but it's not something that works. No,
Seems counterproductive. Yeah.
Wait, it doesn't work? I did it once.
you did it. Did it
Yeah.
work?
Did it work?
They showed me the wax, like, this is all the wax in your ear, and it was like a lot of crumb.
I think the problem is that it's unsafe, or like it's just.
Yeah, candle wax in the ear. That can't be sanitary.
I mean, I guess there is already
Unless
wax
it's
in
Yankee Candle.
Is that our
Now
response?
it's not sponsor, yeah.
Gotta love it.
Yeah. You should work a ZipRecruiter one in there. That's my favorite.
Yeah, well, the ideal one for us would be like baby wipes, any of the wipe people.
A Huggies.
Huggies, dude wipes.
I would love to meet the Charmin Bears.
Oh my god,
Oh
I have a
God.
whole thing about them where they have like a pitch about how can we keep entertained like people on cable TV, and they were pitching like the Charmin Bears, and they were like, okay, we got bears that wipe their ass. It's not interesting enough. Primary color bears that wipe their ass.
I would love to meet
Yeah.
the Charmin Bears.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
I you know how people want to meet different celebrities. Like the Charmin Bears are
Yeah,
numero uno.
the mama
Seem
bear.
very affable.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
they
so
seem-
nice.
and they're
Especially
always
with all their diarrhea.
We-
They're still
Yeah.
happy.
Wouldn't they be great
After all
guests?
that, they'd be great guests.
Oh my
Next week
gosh.
we're having on Mama Bear,
Yeah.
Papa Bear, and
Yeah.
Baby Bear.
And that
The
kid's
red one.
always like
Such
he's
a
always
cute
shaking
kid.
his
I
ass.
would
Yeah.
love to teach that.
He's
kid
always got a
someday.
little bit of toilet paper stuck to his ass for the last like 2 decades. Just
But
not.
it's- yeah, but he
one
makes it
person.
work.
He
You know?
does.
He makes
Yeah,
it work.
it's a look.
And when I do it, it's a crime. Baby Bear.
This has been great. Thank you.
yeah, thank you
So-
for coming on.
For having me. Yeah. It's lovely.
Yeah. And just clap. We'll just clap. And
Great.
we'll go out on the claps.
Yeah.
Yeah. And thank you, Turdsville
Yeah.
audience. Well,
Residents.
DM your BMs to @Turdsville Pod, and we'll see you next time.
Stay
on the
brown, residents of Turdsville.
Brown.
Cheers.
Yep.
Brown.
Bye, everybody.
Everything is turning brown.